So this is Power Flow. I'll give you my little Power Flow pep talk. This isn't for beginners. This is a class for those that have been practicing yoga for quite a while, and you don't have to be an expert or good. I don't like that good and bad label to yoga. Everybody's great at yoga, but if you feel pretty comfortable in your practice, if you know the names of the poses and how to move with your breath, you know how to do sun salutations and vinyasas, because we do a lot of those. You don't have to be good at a chaturanga. You just have to know what it is and kind of how to do that. This is what that class is all about. This class will probably work up a sweat or a heightened breath or a heightened prana, or you'll get a rapid heartbeat, and then we balance out all of that energy that we create with a little bit of rest in between. So we find stillness in our mountain poses, our child's poses, our downward facing dogs, and comfortable seats, just wherever we can start to slow down the breath. We find that time to time to balance out all of the movement that we do. Now, right now, we are still in this full supermoon energy. I don't know if you saw the moon last night, but it was beautiful. It was huge and bright, and the moon is super close to us right now. It's illuminated by the sun. That's what gives it that full light, and right now that means that we're actually a little less grounded to Earth. We're more pulled up to the moon. Our attention is drawn to the moon. Our energy is drawn up as well. With gravity being weaker on the Earth, we really want to focus on grounding into our practice today. So grounding into your feet, grounding into your hands, grounding wherever you are in the present moment as you move and breathe. Really being mindful of how you're moving in space, watching where you're planting your feet, watching where you're planting your hands. Just because when we're in full moon energy, we tend to get a little bit distracted in our thoughts, and those thoughts tend to pull us away from what we're doing with our actual body and our breath. So just take time to really focus on yourself tonight. We are going to focus on our hips, really opening up hips and low back, because this is a place that holds a lot of tension, especially a lot of emotional tension. This is also a place where fear can reside, and during full moon times, we have heightened prana, heightened energy. We also might be a little bit anxious. Anxiety is literally making up stories in our mind that haven't existed yet, and they usually instill feelings of fear. This is a time where things are a little bit uncertain, a little bit strange, and so this might be resonating as fear or maybe just tightness in your body, in your hips and low back. So we're going to focus on that today, and then we're going to focus deep within our core today. We're going to do a little bit of core strength, and this helps us to focus on balance. This full moon is in Libra. Libra is the sign of the scales. It's my sign. And this is a sign that focuses on balance. So we are being invited to be not only mindful of what we're doing today, really releasing anything in the hips, letting go of that emotional stress, but also focusing on balancing. So staying mindful with our body, staying centered, staying balanced in our thoughts and our mind, as much as our breath and our physical grounding in. Okay, yogis, we are going to get started. I'm going to invite you to start in child's pose tonight. So go ahead and get all the way grounded in. Go ahead and get on your hands and knees and your hips back towards your heels. Begin to rest your hands however you want. They might want to reach out in front of you. Maybe they go into prayer hands overhead, or you could even bring your arms back down the sides of your body. That's a really nice way to release any stress or tension in your shoulders. But wherever you're at, just go ahead and ground in. Find some contact of your forehead to your hands or to the mat. Really starting to activate your third eye, your intuition, so that you follow your instincts tonight and really listen to the way that your body speaks to you from within. I'm going to get the music started, and then I will meet you on the mat in that child's pose. Okay, yogis, so just start to ground into your mat or into the space that you're practicing in right now. Feel your breath really moving in and out of your body with With every exhale, feel yourself sinking in and letting go more, softening. With every inhale, feel yourself creating more space. Let go, clear your mind so that you can focus more inward. As you feel this pressure of your third eye to the mat or to your hands, let this be an activation of your intuition. This inner knowing of how to move your body to deepen your breath. Using your instinct to modify or advance your practice however you need to tonight. Take a few more breaths, really grounding in and letting go. Take another breath and then just move into an active child's pose, crawling your fingertips forward to the top of your mat. Really draw your shoulders back, down, and away. Continue to rest your head. Take a few breaths here. Take an inhale. On the exhale, walk your hands over to the right side. Reach out more with your left hand and ground back in. Relax your head. Breathe into your side body. Take an inhale, exhale, go all the way to the other side. Reaching out more with your right hand, relax down. Take an inhale, on the exhale, return to center. Go ahead and rise back up. You're gonna have a seat on your knees. If that doesn't feel good, you can sit a different way. Begin to rest your legs however you would like to sit, grounding in. Releasing the hips, releasing the thighs, releasing your glutes. And really softening throughout your whole lower body, this root chakra really grounding into the earth. Opposition of that full moon energy that's so strong right now. Notice if your shoulders are pulled up, is your head pulled up? Can you relax all the way down? Take another breath. Begin to interlace your hands behind you and pull out or away. Roll your chest open, front of your shoulders open. Draw your navel up and in. Gently tuck your tailbone. A little bit of Mula and Uddiyana Bandha. Activating that core center. Release your arms, and you're gonna move into hands and knees, tabletop pose. Remember, mindfully grounding in your hands, so really spreading your fingers wide, mindfully grounding knees underneath the hips, wrists under shoulders. Let's move through cow and cat, opening up your spine. Move with your breath. And really notice that navel drawing into your spine on your cat and just relaxing on your cow. Filling with breath. We've got one more. We'll bring it back to neutral. And you'll take your left foot behind, toes on the ground, but cross it over to the right. Set your toes down as you look around your shoulder. Press your heel away for more, or lift your knee and thigh. Maybe just look a little bit deeper to get that nice stretch on the other side. Draw your navel in as you pull everything back to neutral. Other side, up and over. Look around towards your toes. Keep pressing. Let's come back to neutral. We're gonna go to our first downward facing dog. Explore this dog. Listen to your intuition. What do you need right now just to warm up your body for your practice? Where can you create some more space for deeper breaths? Those deeper breaths lead to a clearer mind. Start to ground in now. Find some stillness. Walk up towards your hands. Come all the way up to standing. Ground into your mountain pose. Take 3 breaths. Inhale overhead. Exhale to heart. From here, to stay in your mountain pose, reach your right arm up. You grab onto your wrist and pull it over a little deeper. You can change your gaze, work on opening your ribs, bend your elbow if you need to. Draw that navel up and in, release and reach your fingertips up. Move it over to the other side, continue breathing. Let's inhale, reach up, separate the hands, turn your palms forward, and then just draw your elbows wide, those cactus arms, shoulders pulled down. Elbows are really pressing out and back, and then down. Feel that stretch across your chest, across your biceps, anywhere else you might feel it, maybe your neck if you want to move around for a moment. And then take an inhale. On your exhale, release your arms and just twist it out, that Ganesha pose or elephant trunk pose. Mindful of your lower body, staying soft. Remember, we're paying attention to what we're doing, where we're going, how we're moving in space. We're enhancing our proprioception. Good to do during a full moon. Slowly ground back in, all 4 corners of your feet, ground into mountain. Find the top of your mat if you're not already there. Inhale, sweep your arms overhead. Exhale through your heart, fold. Let's stay in the fold for just a moment. Relax your head. Really lean into it. If you want to take a little bit of movement, go ahead. And then just find the stillness. Let's inhale to a half lift. Exhale, step out to plank pose. We're going to hold that plank nice and strong. We're going to stay here and we're going to rock it back and forth. So even if you're on your knees, you can still rock it back and forth. But wherever you're at, that navel draws in strongly, wrapping into center. And your hands are really grounded. Let's really press it forward and hold. Strong plank. Press the ground into the ground. Get really grounded. And then lower down into your chaturanga. Find your upward facing dog and hold. Mindful of your elbows, make sure they're facing center. Really pull your chest through. Relax from the glutes down. Take an inhale. On your exhale, tuck your toes, move to downward facing dog. Relax and hold here. Find the stillness. Spread your fingers wide. Lift your hips up and back. Really notice that stretch in your low back. Draw the navel in to lengthen your low back. Set up your feet for a squat. Walk back. Whatever squat you need, let's just hold it for a moment, really sinking into those hips now. And you're gonna reach out to tabletop, ground in. Let's start with some balance. Take your right foot out, left hand out, and just breathe here. Long spine, Uddiyana Bandha, navel drawing in. Let's move it to the other side. It's that Libra influence, that balance. One more breath. Bring it down. We're gonna do that again. Right leg out, left hand out. We are gonna move into the core strength if you wanna tuck your back toes for more stability. Take an inhale, lengthen through your toes and fingers. Exhale, round knee to elbow, round like a cat back. And then inhale, just long spine. Exhale, hug it in. We're gonna do 3 more. Really press into your grounded hand and knee. On this last one, we're gonna hold it. Hold that tuck. Really press. And press for 4, 3, 2, 1. Just relax. Shake it all out if you need to. Press those hips out. Prepare for the other side. Ground into your tabletop. Take your left foot out. Right hand, opposite side. Inhale, really reach. Exhale, hug it in and press. Keep going. It's just a long spine. We don't arch, but we definitely round and tuck. We have 2 more before that hold. Get ready for that hold on this last one. Now hold it in, really press, really, really tuck. Uddiyana Bandha for 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax, shake it all out. Awesome job. Take a wide-kneed child's pose. Sink back, rest, relax your head, clear your mind. Just let it all go for a moment. Let's go up into a downward facing dog. Take your time getting there. On an inhale, you're gonna bend your knees to a crouching down dog. Really ground in, maybe just float. And then can you press it all back up? Hips press back and away. Let's do that again. Inhale, bend the knees, crouching down dog. Just hover those knees. Exhale, press away. Get that nice deep stretch in your back. We've got 2 more. Inhale and exhale. Last one. And then just hold that deeper down dog. Get that beautiful stretch through your spine. And then walk up to your hands. Press and roll all the way up to standing. Ground into your mountain pose. Take a breath overhead. Bring your hands to heart. Let's do that again. Overhead. And fold all the way through. Right away, we'll inhale to a half lift. Exhale to a plank pose. Just ground in for 1 breath this time. Inhale, press. Exhale, roll forward and lower, chaturanga. Inhale to upward facing dog. Right away, downward facing dog. And this is where you pause. So just letting that sun salutation absorb into your body just for a moment. And then walk, step, or jump up to the top of your mat. Let's come all the way back up to standing. Continue warming up. Inhale overhead. You can fold maybe with a swan dive this time. Take a half lift, step out to plank pose. We're gonna hold it just for that inhale. Exhale, roll for chaturanga. Find your up dog, find your down dog, moving through that vinyasa. Take a few breaths in the dog. Press it back. Walk, step, or jump up to the top of your mat. Come all the way up to standing. Ground in. And we're gonna do 1 more, really build that heat. Inhale overhead, exhale fold. Take that Ardha Uttanasana, move into your plank, move into your vinyasa. We will meet in that down dog. Move with your breath. And again, you get that choice to walk, step, jump up, and release. Come all the way up to your mountain. Take a breath overhead and ground back in. Let's keep our hands right at our heart. Let's slow back down. Really focus on that heart rate slowing down. Hands coming to the heart, maybe pressing in gently with your thumbs. Take an inhale and exhale, and then deepen that inhale and exhale every round that you return to. Just sip in a little bit more of that inhale. Relax a little bit deeper into that exhale. You can close your eyes, but keep pressing those palms in. You don't have to press really strong. Just some nice contact. And while you're breathing deeper and deeper, notice your lower body grounding in. Let's relax your arms by your sides, blink your eyes open. Inhale, reach your right arm overhead. and release it down. Right away, we're gonna pull it up. Inhale, other arm overhead. Exhale, release back down. We're gonna do this 2 more times each way. Ground through your feet as you press your hips away. Pull your navel up and in as you rise. This is the last one. We're gonna end with our fingertips reaching up. Find the top of your mat if you're not already there. Take an inhale. On your exhale, swan dive all the way down. Take a half lift, step out to plank pose. Move through your vinyasa into downward facing dog. Now once you get into your down dog, lift your right leg up to a 3-legged dog. Keep sinking your hips. Step it up to a lizard pose, but keep your back knee lifted. So it's like a lunge and a lizard together. Lift your back knee and thigh, really press your heel away. Hug your knee into your arm. If you want to get low here, even though that back knee is lifted, go for it. It's just a deeper stretch. You can always lower your knee if it's too much. Remember, you can also modify. We're gonna grab one more breath, and then you're gonna rise back up to your hands if you're low. You're still in your lizard, but walk your left hand out off your mat. Reach your right hand up, twisting towards your knee. Keep that back knee lifted. Take an inhale. On the exhale, reach your arm behind you. Maybe you look down and away. Now inhale, reach your arm back up and over, back down to the inside of your leg. Release your knee. Let's go to hands and knees and find your down dog. Shake it out right here. Take a few breaths. Get ready for that other side. Let's lift the left foot up to 3-legged dog. Step it up to your lizard lunge, runner's lizard lunge. Back knees lifted if it feels okay. Hug in, maybe you walk out for more, or maybe you just go low. That's up to you. Keep pressing your back heel away. Lift your back knee and thigh. And if you are low, get back up. Walk your right hand out. Lean into your twist. You're twisting towards your knee. And then take your arm back and away. Really reach out. Bring it back up and over to the inside of your foot, back where you started. Lower your knee. Release to tabletop. Find your downward facing dog. Breathe here. Walk, step, or jump up to the top of your mat. Release, come all the way up to standing. Grab an inhale overhead. Exhale, hands to heart. Set up your feet about mat distance. Your toes are gonna face forward. From here, you're going back down into your fold, but you're really reaching out with a long neck and a long spine. Lean into your toes more than your heels. And then just make your way on down for more, or bend your elbows for more. If you can go all the way down to your toes, wrap your peace fingers around your big toes. And if you need more, just bend your elbows, but relax your head here. Take a moment to fold. Slowing back down. And even though that navel is drawing in to lengthen your spine and to hold you stable, you can still breathe deeply all the way through. It'll just push that breath to the backside, which gives you a nice stretch. Even though you're already lengthening, you get a little bit of extra. Let's grab one more breath. And we are gonna release and come all the way back up to standing. Ground back into your mountain pose at the top of your mat. Take an inhale overhead. Swan dive all the way down. Take a half lift, move to plank. Take your vinyasa. We're gonna meet in that down dog. And once you get there, lift your left foot up, bend your knee, kick over your hip. Keep your foot flexing. Keep your chest squaring down. Feel that nice opening in the front of your hip. Now take a big step up to your lizard. And this time, lower your back knee down, flatten your foot, and right away, walk your right hand out, lift your left hand up, twist towards your knee. Right away, reach your arm back if that feels good. And I'm giving you the option. You can grab your foot or toes, and you can bend your elbow for more. Keep your leg relaxed. So your thigh is relaxed. This whole leg is soft. You've got maybe 1 or 2 more breaths here. Mindful of your knee. As you release, release slow. Honor your body on the way down just as you did in the stretch. Take your time releasing to hands and knees. Find your downward facing dog. Take a little stretch here. Lift your right leg up. Start to open your hip, bend your knee, flex, kick over. Keep squaring your chest down. Let's step it up to lizard. We will lower the back knee. Flatten your foot, walk your left hand out. Twist towards your knee, reach back. If you want more, bend your knee, grab onto your foot, your ankle. Whatever feels good for you, keep relaxing through your leg. Take nice deep breaths here. Press the ground in, strong shoulders. Release back down, nice and slow and mindful. Take your time releasing to hands and knees. You're gonna go all the way down to your belly. Take your crocodile arms, elbows wide. Take a little reverse shavasana. So just relaxing here, just like you would in a child's pose. So rest your head down, pressure on your third eye, and breathe. This is your opportunity to clear your mind just for a moment. All right, we're gonna ground in with a locust pose. Relax your arms down by the sides of your body and then interlace them behind you. Lift your head gently off the ground. Long neck and long spine here. Relax from the glutes down. If you need more, pull your arms back, that opening across the front of your chest, just like you did standing. Grab one more breath. Release back down. Relax in that reverse shavasana again. Pressure on the front side, send your breath to the back side. So really let that breath open up, create space. Let's bend our knees and shake it out side to side. We are gonna do one more locust pose, so relax your legs. This time, take your arms down by the sides of your body. Keep the tops of your hands grounded in. When you're ready, you're gonna pull your fingertips back. You're looking down, long neck, and then you're lifting up. So from the low back down, you are relaxed. This is a lengthening through the spine, a lifting of your chest, a lifting of your neck and head. You've got one more breath here. And then lower back down. Press it all the way into downward facing dog. Find the release there. Take a few breaths. You're gonna walk it back into a squat again and lower down. From your malasana pose, take a little lean into the left side. Maybe dig your elbow in a little deeper. If you want to open up, go ahead. Just find a twist. Keep your tailbone sinking down. You can move your head around if you need to release any tension. And then bring it all down. Moving to the other side. You don't have to lift up. That's optional. Just find that stretch. Maybe work to rotate. And then bring it all back in. We're gonna take it out to a downward facing dog. Press your hips back. Lift your right foot up to a three-legged dog. Now take an inhale. On the exhale, roll forward to a plank. Bring that knee into nose again like a cat. And then inhale, extend back out, three-legged dog. Exhale, plank, knee to nose. We have 3 more. Keep moving with your breath. Really press the ground away as you round in. Just like before, we're gonna hold it on the last one. Really find that strength, really press and hold for 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax to hands and knees. Just shake it out for a moment. And when you're ready, find your down dog. Hold for a breath or 2. When you're ready, lift your left foot up to a 3-legged dog. Take an inhale, on the exhale, roll forward to plank, knee to nose. And keep going. We've got 4 more. Moving with your breath. Really press into the ground. Get ready to hold on this last one. Really press, tuck it in, and hold for 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Shake it out. Relax your arms. Take a little child's pose. Clear your mind. Steady your breathing. Let's find down dog. Take your time getting there. Walk, step, or jump up to the top of your mat. Rise all the way up to standing. Take a breath overhead. Bring your hands to heart. Open up to a warrior 2. Step your right foot forward and your left foot turns out. Really reach out, long arms, long spine, knee tracking forward. Straighten your legs, move to triangle. Lengthening through your side body. Pressing into the ground, finding that grounding in, mindful of the feet. And mindful of how you rise, engage through your side body, engage through your obliques. And again, find that warrior 2. So warrior 2 is a pose that really boosts our confidence. It makes us feel strong, makes us feel open-hearted, and open hips. It releases any of that tension. Let's bring it on down. We're gonna move into a runner's lunge, windmill. Step it to down dog. Take a breath or 2. And then walk, step, or jump up to the top of your mat. Rise up to standing, grab your breath overhead. And move to your warrior 2 on the left side. Right foot turns out. Arms go long whenever you're ready. And just reach out.
Pick up the phone.
Start to straighten your leg, move to triangle. Long side body. Balancing in. And then hug right into your center. Pull everything up. Find your warrior 2 again. Boosting your courage. Boosting your power. Let's windmill down to that runner's lunge. Step it to your down dog and hold it here. Just breathe. Take your time walking up towards the top of your mat or the center of your mat and rise up to standing. You're gonna find your mountain pose. Let's inhale overhead. Hands to heart. Do it 2 more times, just really grounding in. All right, let's work on our balance today, starting with tree pose. Ground your right foot. Turn your left knee out wherever you would like to place your foot. Hands are optional as well, wherever they would like to go to help your balance. Steady breathing here, really mindful of how your right foot is grounded in. Mindful of how your whole body's grounded in. Relax your jaw, your shoulders. Feel everything letting go. We've got 1 more breath. Release it down, shake it out. And when you're ready, tree pose on the other side. Wherever you're feeling it today. You press your hands in strong, just like you did in the beginning of your practice. That'll help you as well. 1 or 2 more breaths, clear your mind. And release back down. Let's inhale overhead. Exhale, hands to heart. Step your legs wide across your mat. Turn your toes and knees out. Lower down into goddess pose or half squat. Relax with your hands on your thighs to start so you can sink your tailbone down. Press to the outer edges of your feet, and then once you feel good, you're gonna rise back up to those cactus arms. Really press the elbows back, spread across your chest, open your heart. Draw the elbows and shoulders down towards the thighs, and then everything grounds in. You're so strong, yogi. You can breathe into this. Find your calm, relax your mind, relax your jaw, relax your shoulders. Relax your hips, grab one more breath. Press to your feet, rise up, turn your toes forward, and come down into your wide fold. That Prasarita Padottanasana. Let go of your head. Take your time coming back up. One more time, you're gonna revisit your half squat. This time you will support yourself on your thighs. Take a twist, dropping your left shoulder in, look to the right. And really press in like you did in your earlier Malasana. Let's move to the other side. Let's bring it all back to neutral. Rise up. Heel toe or step to the top of your mat. Take a breath overhead. Hands to heart. We're gonna move into eagle arms. Spread your wings wide. Cross your right over your left. Bend your elbows, find your connection. Wherever you're at, you're gonna lift out and up, and you're just gonna massage up and down. Sawing out your shoulder blades. Letting go of any tension there. And then can you bring it to center and just kind of go side to side. Getting some rotation. And then can you make big circles all the way around? We will take the other direction, maybe 2 or 3. And then relax your arms, shake it all out, get ready for the other side. Spread your wings wide, cross your left over right, find your connection. Out and up to start, we just reach up and down. Relaxing the rest of your body. And then can you bring it to center, move it kind of side to side, finding some rotation right from your center. And then big circles all the way around. When you're ready, switch directions. And then release back down, shake it all out. One more time with your elephant trunk pose. Swing out those arms. Let your lower body release as well. Bend from your hips, your knees, your ankles, your toes. All right, ground back into the top of your mat, mountain pose. Take an inhale overhead. Exhale, fold all the way down. Take a half lift, release to hands and knees. We're gonna swing the left leg around to the outside of your hands, but make sure that your knee is over your ankle because you're gonna rise up. You're looking for a nice 90-degree angle on both legs throughout both knees. And then once you're there, you can choose if you want to tuck your back toes or keep them flat. But ground your shin in, tuck your tailbone, keep that tuck, drive your hips forward. You don't have to go far. We're getting into our psoas, and this is a deep internal hip muscle, and it has to do with fear. So when we get fearful, we tighten up around our lower body and around our root chakra, and this affects our psoas. So this is what we're releasing right now. Really breathe into it, relax the rest of your body, focus on grounding that front leg. One more breath, and then gently release. When you're ready, go ahead and come on down. We're just gonna move to the other side, so swinging right leg around. Make sure that you find that nice 90-degree angle, knee over ankle, hip over knee in the back. When you're ready, you are gonna tuck your tailbone, hold that tuck, drive the hips forward, breathe into your psoas. Relax the rest of your body, maybe put a smile on your face. Trick your body if you need to. Be peaceful, grab one more breath. And relax back down. Release the hands and knees. And we're gonna extend the left foot out to the side, toes face forward. Again, you're gonna rise up, your hips are over your knee here. Keep your toes facing forward, start to slide your left hand down. Right arm is gonna reach up and over for a side stretch, or Parigasana, gate pose. You're working on opening your ribs just like you did in the beginning in that standing side bend. Let's take an inhale, on the exhale, release. You're just gonna move to the other side, switch out your legs. And then start to work all the way over. Left arm reaching, right arm sliding down, open up your hips. You've done the front of the hips, you've done the insides, we're getting the outsides now. And release back down. Let's come into hands and knees. And then again, you're gonna have a seat on the knees. Now again, if that doesn't feel good, you can sit a different way, but if you are on the knees, we are gonna go to hero's pose. So go ahead and rotate your heels to the outsides. Sink your hips. Work on tightening up this seam down your center line. So hug your thighs together by internally rotating throughout your hips. If it feels good, you can make your way down or maybe just reach your hands behind. So again, really mindful of what you're doing here. But if you can go all the way down, if you can lie down, go ahead. Maybe you go to elbows, somewhere in between. This is about as far as I can go today. If your knees start to lift, you want to go ahead and back off because you want to keep hugging the insides of your legs together, rotating those hips in and down. Let's breathe just a little bit longer here in this hero's pose. Lengthen through your spine, draw your navel in to find that length. Take your time coming up, tuck the tailbone, draw your navel in, reset to your knees or a different way. And then you're gonna bring it all the way down to seated, bringing your legs out in front. From here, just begin to flex and point your ankles. And then roll those ankles in circles both directions. And then keep your left leg where it is. Hug your right foot to the inside for Janu Shirshasana, head to knee pose. Flex your foot as you fold, long spine here. Going as deep as you need to. And then bring it back up. You're going to cross your foot over your leg, moving into half fire log. Flex your foot as you open, really press into the ground, strong shoulders. Take an inhale, and the exhale, release your right leg long. Let your left foot come to the inside. Head to knee pose, flexing your foot as you fold. Go ahead and come back up, find your half fire log, crossing over, leaning back. Stay where you are, but uncross your feet. Set your feet wider than your hips. Rock your knees side to side. And then take your legs long again. So our final bit of core work for the night, we're gonna work on strengthening throughout the hip flexors. Now the hip flexors are a funny little muscle because they don't like to work much. Our other muscles want to take control. So as you do this movement, you want to work to relax throughout your glutes and your thighs. Really let it come right here from the front of your hip or the inside of your hip space. Take your hands behind for support. Start by bending your right knee, just setting your foot on the ground. Now take an inhale. On the exhale, kick your foot out, flex it, and float it. Now go ahead and squeeze everything here. Now take an inhale, point the toe. On the exhale, you're gonna slide that toe back, and you're really just gonna pull from the front of your hip, hugging your knee into your chest. Take an inhale. Exhale, flex. You can squeeze, really press it out. Inhale, point your toes. Exhale, drag it back in, just using the hip flexor. Keep going. Inhale. Exhale, push it out. Maybe you just try to use the hip flexor on the way out. Inhale. Exhale, pull it in. You've got 2 more, so work to soften as much as you can throughout your thigh and your glute, and let it just come from that hip flexor. You've got 1 more. Doing really good. Breathe into it. On this final one, we're just gonna hug it in. You're gonna hug all the way in. Give your knee and your leg a little hug. And then cross your foot over your leg. Twist towards your knee. Half Lord of the Fishes pose, looking over your shoulder or behind. Let's release. Extend your legs long. Walk your hands back. Prepare for the other side. Start by just bending your left knee, setting your foot on the ground. Now take an inhale, pick it up. Exhale, press it out. Inhale, point your toes. Exhale, drag in using your hip flexor. Inhale, flex. Exhale, press and hover. Inhale, point. Exhale, drag it in. We got 4 more. You can do it. Breathe through it. Try to let go of using your thigh or your glute. Use your breath. Use your mind to slow down. On this last one, you're just gonna hold it and give yourself that little squeeze, and then cross your foot over and twist towards your knee, looking behind. Let's bring it all back to neutral. Take the legs long. You're gonna inhale, interlace your hands. Exhale, really press them overhead. Keep breathing, root down through your sitting bones, stretch nice and tall. And then begin to relax your arms, bend your knees, place your feet on the ground. Let's do a slow roll all the way down to our spine. So really tucking that tailbone in. Reach your arms out or keep them on your legs, whatever works for you. And start to slowly roll down. We'll roll for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Reach your arms overhead, relax your legs long. Just take a few breaths here. And then hug your knees into your chest. Give yourself a little squeeze, and then take your knees to the right in a spinal twist. Reach your left arm away, look away from your knees, and just sink into your exhales. This is your time to slow back down. Cooling down your body. Let's go to the other side. Letting go with your exhales. Bring it all back to neutral. Keep your knees bent. Your feet go a little bit wider than your hips. You're going to wiper those legs side to side again. Once you feel balanced, hug your knees to chest. Take your feet up towards the sky. Flex and point your ankles. Roll your ankles in circles. Make sure to go both directions. Hug your knees into your chest. And then give yourself some circles there, massaging out your low back. Go both directions. And then give yourself one final little squeeze. And begin to release down to your Shavasana, finding that final relaxation pose. And we won't fully relax just yet. We're gonna do some tension release here, but for now, settle in and close your eyes. Get grounded. And then when you're ready, start to really squeeze your fists together, squeeze your toes and your feet, squeeze your legs, squeeze your glutes, maybe squeeze through the muscles of your arms, your abs, your back, the muscles of your face. Don't clench your jaw too tight. And then go ahead and just release it all, letting go. Let's do that again. Go ahead and squeeze through feet and toes, legs, glutes, hands, arms, shoulders, chest, abs, lower belly. Squeeze everywhere you can and then let it all go. And we're gonna do one more round. So squeezing all the way through your body, every physical muscle that you can find, squeezing away all the emotional tension, any stress, anything that's causing you dis-ease right now, discomfort. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze it out. Deep breath into that squeeze. Exhale, let it go. Ultimate release. It is gone. Close your eyes and relax. And soften from head to toe. And just let your body absorb all it did today. Creating new neurological pathways that enhance your proprioception. Creating new core strength. Creating new and stronger ways to balance. Not only balancing your physical body, but also your emotional body and your mind. Your thoughts are balanced. Just by moving all of this energy throughout your body. So let everything integrate now as you just close your eyes and tune in to a deeper state of relaxation. Relax around your eyes, soften your temples, soften your third eye, soften the back of your head. Relax your jaw. Let your tongue settle. Soften the spaces around your ears and behind your ears and down through your throat. Soften your chest. Start to really soften your upper body. Relax your shoulders and your shoulder blades. Relax down throughout your arms. Relax your wrists. Relax your hands and your fingers and even soften from the centers of the palms of your hands. Feeling your hands anchoring into the earth. Feeling your whole upper body anchor into the earth. Soften under your arms and down the sides of your body. Soften the spaces between your rib cage. Soften your oblique muscles. Soften your waist. Relax your outer hips. Soften the front of your body. Relax down throughout your heart and your belly. front of your hips. Soften the back of your body, relax the muscles down your spine. Feel your breath moving into all 360 degrees of your body, softening all the way around as well. And then move on to your lower body. Relax your hips and your glutes. Relax your legs and your feet and your toes. And begin to relax your entire body. And just for a few more moments now, relax your mind, letting go completely. Very gently come back and more aware now, taking movement in your fingers and toes, deepening your breath. Keep your eyes closed as you reach your arms overhead and stretch throughout your body. On an exhale, hug your knees into your chest, give yourself a squeeze or a rock side to side. Take your time rolling to the side of your choice, pressing all the way back up to a comfortable seat, finding your Sukhasana pose, a place where you can ground into supportive posture. And once you start to find that comfortable seat, bring your hands to heart and keep your eyes closed. Just breathe into all the space that you created tonight, knowing that these deeper spaces invite in deeper breaths. And these deeper breaths invite in a deeper sensation of peace and calm. Simply by moving and breathing in a mindful way, you can create more harmony. You can feel more relaxed. You can feel more steady and centered and balanced, not only physically, but also emotionally. Feel more balanced in your feelings. Just take a few moments to scan your body for any final places that might still be tense. And allow that tension to release with your exhales. Take a few moments to reflect on the practice that you just did. Notice any shifts that you have made now. Notice overall how you feel. Gently lift your heart to head, bow your head to heart to seal in gratitude, showing thanks for your body and your breath, for your energy, for your vitality, for your health, for this ability to feel more centered and calm, for the inner peace that you've just created, for the control that you have over how you feel. With eyes closed, inhale, reach your arms overhead, join at the top, cleansing breath down to the heart. So 2 more of those breaths with nice open mouth exhales. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. May all sentient beings be happy. May all sentient beings be healthy. May all sentient beings feel safe and protected. May all sentient beings feel loved. And so it is. The light in me honors the light in you, Yogi. Namaste.